The Samsung Galaxy camera, the Android-powered camera. This seems like a very logical convergence device. I'm very curious to take a look at it, unbox it, take some sample shots, and see how this guy performs. Let's dig in. Here is the box for the Samsung Galaxy camera. We are taking a look at the AT&T version. There's all kinds of stuff crammed into here. It's sort of a tablet, phone, camera, does all kinds of weird stuff, but I'll walk you through it all. Let's go ahead and take off the top. Bam! It's topless. And we'll see the camera here. It's the first time I've ever taken a look at this guy, so I'm actually very curious. Feels like a regular camera. The back of it, though, certainly does not. Push it off to the side for just a quick second. See what else you are going to get in your Galaxy camera box. So, a SIM card, since that guy is AT&T LTE enabled, and with their mobile share plan for extra $10, you can use this as often as you want. Quick start guide, power charger, syncing cable, and a strap for the camera. Kind of handy. And that is about it. So here is the Samsung Galaxy camera. Battery, I'm assuming, is already in there. Let's go ahead and power it on, and I'll walk you through all the specs. Go ahead and peel this off. Assume it's got a regular Android boot up here. So this is running Android 4.1. Dimension standpoint, it's about a little over 5 inches by 2.79 inches by 0.75 inches. And it weighs 10.76 ounces. This display is 4.77 inches with a resolution of 720 by 1280. That is 306 ppi. It's got a super clear LCD Gorilla Glass 2 display, so all kinds of cool display stuff going on here. It's got a 1650 milliamp hour battery on it. It's being powered by a 1.4 gigahertz quad-core Cortex A9, Giga RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage. The camera stuff, though, is what's important here. It's got a 16 megapixel shooter with a 21 times optical zoom, pop-up xenon flash, which lives right there, 23 millimeter lens, 1080p recording. It's got Bluetooth 4.0, and it does not have NFC, but does have voice control, Wi-Fi is built in, and auto cloud backup. It's going to come with 50 gigs of Dropbox storage. Kind of neat. So this is, for all intents and purposes, a camera. It zooms like a regular camera. I'll go ahead and put something there to take a shot of. Let's say our little Android guy. And it works like a regular camera, but there aren't just typical camera controls. You've got certainly a shutter button and a regular zoom, but everything else is done on screen from this capacitive touchscreen here. So all your modes, you get almost DSLR type modes. So right now we're in auto mode. Let's go to expert. And you get your full dial here. You can see your brightness. So settings for aperture. Settings for shutter speed. That would be video right there as well. And it sort of goes into widescreen. You can adjust all kinds of settings there. Full manual mode to adjust absolutely everything. You get dials to adjust absolutely everything. So everything from f-stop, ISO sensitivity, all kinds of really cool stuff you can go ahead and manage from this camera. So let's go ahead and go to auto, EV brightness, and let's not picture. So shutter speed seems to be pretty fast. And if you want to jump into video mode, you can just do that right there as well. Jump out of it, go back to camera mode. Hit stop. Go to camera. And one of the cool things about this guy is you can automatically upload to Dropbox. You can automatically have it send an email. So if you want pictures shared automatically, you can do it right from here. A few other settings. Go ahead and check out settings. You can see all the timer, focus, face detection, where you want it to focus. If we go back and hit home button, you have a very familiar interface here. It's going to shut the shutter. And we'll go and connect to our Wi-Fi here at the office. We're going to have pretty much typical camera experience. Let me go ahead and connect. I'll come right back. And on the back of it, you're going to have a pretty typical Android 4.1 TouchWiz experience, complete with accelerometer. And it's going to look like most Android phones out there, Galaxy S3, Galaxy Note 2, and it'll perform just as well, especially with that rocking quad-core chip. But everything is here. All the apps that you'd expect, you can go right into Google Play and get Google Play on. You can access a web browser. Anything you want to do, you can do right from here. We'll go ahead and accept and continue. I'll go ahead and check out some of the Chrome stuff, and you get a full web browser just like you would on any Android device. Media player, if you want to play media on here, you can really do anything. And it's got that AT&T connection, so you're going to get pretty fast speeds. Now here are the apps that are going to come with it. Again, pretty standard Android stuff. Instagram is of course built in for the Instagram crowd. This is certainly a camera they might want to consider. Google Maps, and a few other Samsung add-ons. You can go ahead and access all the widgets, which you can absolutely add here just like any Android device. So it's pretty much an Android media player plus camera hybrid device. It does a lot of cool stuff. So I'm really curious to take some pictures, put it through the paces, and see whether or not it's a worthy camera and really just does everything that you need it to do. Anything you guys want to see about the Samsung Galaxy camera, leave some comments down below. For now though, I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. I'll see you next video. Bye-bye. Wow, this is so weird.